Now, from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Wizards of St. Louis taking on the Chicago Bears.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
When you look at this defense,
This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Fields changing the play. On second down, it's Abanikanda.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Fields going to get that out wide to Mooney.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
The Bears at 11-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the handoff, Abanikanda.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
On play action, Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. It's Fields.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
A play fake. Now Fields to throw. That's caught. This is Abanikanda.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go for it. It's Abanikanda.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Israel Abanikanda. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You look at this Bears defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, White.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Fields now to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. And they'll give to Abanikanda on the option.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Back to throw. Fields.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Fields going to change things up here. Abanikanda is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They'll run on first down. Ziegler.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And touchdown! A big play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Wizards have cut it back within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Abanikanda.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Fields.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now Fields. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The give now to Abanikanda. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Now Fields going to move him around.
From the 27,
Fields.
He's got a man wide open, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
On the ground, it's Abanikanda.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Israel Abanikanda
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
White on third and long.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
White off play action.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Second and 6. Out of the gun, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. They'll run it with the Banakanda.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On second down, here's Fields.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Fields changing the play. Third down. Here's Madden.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On first down, it's Fields.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Fields.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Jalen Thompson picks it.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They got his man complete.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 65 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Now White with a first down throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A final shot before break. White, wide open receiver, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Up the middle they go. Ziegler. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And quickly they get to the line.
And now an audible here into something else. White now on first down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Here's Abanikanda.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Off play action. Fields
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now White. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Ziegler, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And they'll send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Abanikanda once again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Here comes third and the length of the football. The field's going to change things up here. Hands it off out of the gun.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ziegler, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing on first down, White.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On first down, it's White. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Really solid coverage from the current NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Also had an interception in that game a week ago.
And it was fun to watch him in practice this week, wasn't it? To see how he understands spacing and when the ball's arriving, which hand to put out in front to try and knock it away. And he just exhibited it on that play.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now they'll shift things around.
On third down, Ziegler. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, White.
They lead big, and a major part of that, has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10.
White looks to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Out of the gun, it's White. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd down, Ziegler. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Wizards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Fields going to move him around.
From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Fields. Got a man. It's Robbie Chosen.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
From the 50, here's Fields.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah
coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing there this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Here we go on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. The 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
Now White.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
This is 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. Ziegler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's White.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
Touchdown, Bears!
Darnell Mooney.
52 yards.
And the Bears stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On second down now, Ziegler. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
148 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Here is third down and 4.
Here's White. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defense.